Hey man, it's your boy KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL Sports Language, giving you the livest, latest news information on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. If you got an opinion on what I say, debate me about it. If you disagree on what I say, debate me about it. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. The comment section, like, comment, subscribe. I repeat, like, comment, subscribe. So you can get your latest news information from your boy KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL Sports Language, to give you the livest, latest news on sports and events. Now here we go. Listen, man. You got the college football playoffs. So here's the fact. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The facts. You know how I do my videos. We do the facts and then we do the opinions. So here's what we're talking about with the facts. So the facts is the college football playoffs. You got Indiana, you got Georgia, you got Alabama, you got JMU, you got Oregon, you got Texas A&M, and then you got my main man, whatchamacallit? You got Tulane, you got the U, you know what I mean? You got I forgot the other teams in there, but that's who you got. That's who you got majority. And listen, man, I'm excited. This is like the first, I believe, 11 to 12 team, just like the NFL. I think they're doing a good job. But what you know what I'm really excited about? The what? Hold on. The what? Hold on. The U, baby. That's what I'm excited about, man. That's what I'm excited about. You know, you got the wide receivers, you got CJ, you got Carson Beck. You got your boy, Mario Cristobal, the head coach. Salute to you. The Hurricanes haven't had this spotlight since, and I want to say early 2000s. That's what I want to say, since the early 2000s. Since Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, since Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, since Willis McGahee, since who else? Clinton Portis, since your boy Andre. If I'm not, his name is Andre. I believe Andre Johnson. Since Entre Roll. Since, man, just, and I want to say, rest in peace, Patta. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor. Honorable mentions, man. But we came a long way. It was a long drought before we ever got to this place again. And here's what I mean by that. Because I'm going to give you facts in my era, right? So I'm from Miami-Dade. I'm from Miami, Florida. That early 2000s team with those great players that I just mentioned, Kellen Winslow, even though he got his whole situation, it is what it is. Like I said, Clinton Portis, Willis McGahee, Sean Taylor, the quarterback at that time. Just that team, bro. I was a bitty baby. I don't know nothing about the era, but what I heard and what I seen from 30 to 30 U, part 2 specifically too. And why I'm mentioning that team, because 01, we had one against Nebraska. 02, we 02, we had lost against and they cheated us out against Ohio State. That's when Ohio State had won their first ever national championship. That's when they had Maurice Claret, if y'all remember, and Santonio Holmes, who became a Steeler. From that era, we haven't been back to the national championship since then. From that era, we was going through different head coaching changes. From that era, we was like real deal going through a lot. And just the ups and downs. But not only the ups and downs, from that era, we just, it just, ever since then, with the whole Nevin Shapiro, the Ponzi scheme, they almost tried to threaten us with the, with the death penalty. But then they just took a number of our scholarships away, and then that hurt us. That hurt us into my era. Now here's why we get fast forward into my era, and why this is such an important and such a great moment for Miami. My era, we had Brad Kaya. We had, if you remember, not Corey Coleman. I forgot. I think his name was Coleman. He was a wide receiver. You had Brad Kaya. Then you had a Hispanic quarterback, which we thought he was supposed to be the next big thing. We was having like quarterback problems. We made it to like the Orange Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. But Brad Kaya was supposed to lead us. You know what I mean? Then the team. Then Duke Johnson. I felt bad for Duke Johnson because Duke Johnson was killing. He was doing this thing, but the Hurricanes just wasn't balling out. Shout out to Duke Johnson. Then Right after that, like I said, we had this suspended quarterback. I remember it was a year specifically. It was that 2016. No. It was that 2017, 2018 season. That's when the Hurricanes was really putting BTA, was really killing them. We was winning. That's when we had the turnover chain. And then everybody wanted to copy our style. That's when we had the turnover chain that year, 2017, 2018. As soon as we lost to Pittsburgh, we just fell out the loop because we was ranked number 3. That's when it was the top 4 schools make it to the playoffs. And the rest just made it to bowl games. I remember that. That's when you had to be the 4th, would it be 1 through 4. If you didn't make it through the 4th, if you wasn't one of those teams, you was not going to be a part of the quote-unquote semi-bowl games headed to the national bowl games, or the natties, what the new kids call it. So now, fast forward, we're here now. It's a 12 team. We're ranked 10, which I don't like that, but I understand we're ranked 10 going against Texas A&M. I have high hopes. We got the speed, we got the agility, and we got the quarterback. And I feel like NIL helped us a lot. I feel like transfers helped us a lot. And here's why I say that. We're not living in a day and age to where the Hurricanes can recruit out of their backyard. Not like how we used to. Not like when it was the 80s, the 90s. Not like that era. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Snellenberger. It's not that era no more. Shout out to Jimmy Johnson. It's not like how it used to be, to where if you do the research in the documentary on 30 for 30, back in the recruiting days, the state of Miami, in terms of recruiting, will be from Key West all the way to West Palm Beach. That will be their stretch of recruiting. And then, of course, try to go nationwide. Back then, you used to recruit out of your backyard. You know, you used to go to the Northwesterns, the New Orleans, the Carol Cities, the Overtowns, the Miami Beach Senior High Schools, the South Miamis. Like, if you from Dade County, you know what I'm talking about. Even into Broward County, St. Thomas Aquarius. Like, you used to recruit out of your backyard. Now it's not really the same no more, because NIL transfers. Now it's all about the dollar bill. So that even kind of like halted our process of being revitalized, of rebuilding. But man, we here now, and I'm just so happy because even though we the tough 10th rank, we made it. And we can just, when it comes to this playoffs format, and that's why I give props to NCAA, the playoffs are different from the regular season. It's many situations that a team has made it to the playoffs not as high ranked, and they were shocked. Everybody. There's many teams in the NFL that was a wild card, made it through the wild card, and nearly could have went to the Super Bowl. That caused the upsets. Like, you got to remember, bro. This is possible. The playoffs is different from the regular season. So I believe we're going to beat Texas A&M. I believe Mario Cristobal is going to be the coach here to stay, in my opinion, because he's a part of this whole new school NIL. And shout out to the U, man. Shout out to the Canes. We're going to demolish. We're going to dominate. And even if we don't make it to the big one, bro, it's been a whole drought, like nearly 2 decades of us being close, you know what I mean, to a playoff or to a national championship. So I'm just grateful. The U made it to the playoffs, man. And like I said in my last video, was check it out about the Hurricanes. It's time to respect the Hurricanes. You got to respect us. You may not like us, but you got to respect us, man. You just got to respect it. So that's all I gotta say, man. Hey, man, it's your boy KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL Sports Language, giving you the latest news on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this: if you got an opinion on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. You disagree on what I say or said, you can debate me about that too. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it. Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. In the comment section, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.